my 2025 Saron. This is my 2025 G4, and today we're gonna make a dream build out of it. It's gonna look absolutely amazing. This is gonna be the world's most powerful G4. In my last G4 video, we made this thing dual motor. It had dual batteries and 2 stock controllers. You know, today everything changes. It's time to build the battery. That's all you need in order to build a custom battery. And some tools that I don't have. One wrong move and my warehouse is on fire. So these plastics, those are the things that hold your cells in place. They have this really cool shape and that's gonna protect your battery cells. Believe it or not, these were like 50 euros. Stupid expensive for plastics. Now these are 6 gauge wires. Those need to be very thick because they're gonna handle an insane amount of power. Now for whatever reason, I only got like a black cable, but this is gonna be enough. Cables were like 40 euros. Stupid just cables, dude. Anyways, so this is like a QS8 connector right here. This is like the biggest connector I've ever had in my life. Like, have a close look at this, bro. This thing is massive. Like, they can handle like 200 degrees and all that. These right here are like metals. This is nickel and this is proper copper. We're gonna need both of them in order to have insane connections. 20 euros? Yeah. These right here, it looks like a bug. Like, look at this thing. It got like legs. This thing is the BMS. What is a BMS? This thing basically balances your battery and is not allowing it to explode. This is like the brain of the battery. Think about it like that. Taking care of your cells. It's making sure nothing is going wrong with them. It also got this insane amount of wires right here. This was like 70 euros. This is fish taper This is fish taper. This is fish paper tape. It's basically a special tape for your battery. This was like 10 bucks. And these are like rings for your batteries. You gotta get those on top of your cell. If you don't have those, you could cause a short circuit. And this right here, bro, the piece de resistance, the cells. These are like 2 boxes. These are 200 moly-cell cells. I actually bought these cells from Nikon. I asked them if they can offer me a discount code. They couldn't, so I bought them full price. This was the most expensive part about the battery. 800 euros. These are like 4.5 amps each and they can draw 45 amps. That's an insane amount of current. The battery we're about to build is 72 volts and this is also a 72 volts battery. What's gonna be different? They're both 72 volts, right? Well, buddy, no. The cells inside this battery, they're not really expensive and they can only draw 10 amps. This battery got like 9 cells in parallel. 10 times 9, that means like 90 amps. That's not much. So we are gonna build a 72 volts 20S 10P. So you can do the math yourself. It's gonna be like 45 amps times 10, and that means 450 amps. 450 sounds like a lot more than 90. Now, these exact cells have one single problem. They were literally the biggest cells they had, but the only problem is they don't have insulation on top of them. If you have a very close look at this cell, the negative terminal is right next to the positive terminal. They're slightly cheaper. They shouldn't be like that. If I would touch the edge of the battery and the top of it, that's gonna cause a short circuit. And that's where these things come in game, together with these. So what we have to do to our battery cell, you have to get this sticker on top of it, then get the interior off. And once you got the red sticker on top, get your cell inside this shrinking rubber. You gotta apply heat on this thing and then the shrinking rubber is gonna blend into the battery. We gotta do this for each single cell. Do you think this is even possible?
Yes.
Just imagine how powerful this G4 is gonna be. Like, genuinely, I don't think the frame is gonna hold it. Let's get started.
First, we have to flip around all the cells because we are interested in the positive end of each one. That's where we need to get the protective sticker on.
It's funny how we could have flipped the entire box upside down and then...
Each single cell must get a sticker on top, and not only that, but we also have to remove the inner little circle from the top such that we are gonna have access to the positive terminal.
That's it! Only 100 more. That looks cool.
If we would have built a smaller battery, this would have taken us way less time. But we decided to build a monster.
Oh my god, I dropped the cell. I think it's fine.
Try to not drop them on the ground.
There we have it. Hey, 200 pieces. Now we just gotta get each single cell inside this shrinking rubber. Just like that. Oh my god, do this another 200 times.
This is the worst process.
If you buy the cells that are already covered, you don't have to do this process.
These were the only ones available when I bought them, so you might be lucky and find better ones out of the box. I am stuck with these ones, but the good part about this is that they're having extra insulation.
Dude, that's insane. We just did 200 cells. Now we gotta apply heat. Now we just gotta perfectly center the cells inside the rack. I got a few of these on the table to create like 4 millimeters. Then put the battery on top and that's gonna perfectly center them. Centered. Oh, dude, it was too hot. It melted. We need a heat gun, bro.
All we needed was a heat gun, but I did not have one that day at the unit.
Let's heat them up.
So we just kept trying to do this with the worst possible tools for this job, and it's actually funny how,
Bro, come on.
it kinda worked, but it was really tricky. One wrong move and the shrinking rubber gets damaged, and it literally cannot be used anymore. You have to replace it. Even so, we did not give up. We just stood there hours and hours trying our best to make it work anyway.
We did 100. Like, look how many we wasted. Oh my god.
They were not all perfect, but just good enough to be safe, and at some point we had to stop, and that's because we literally burned so many of them.
Look how many claw broke, dude. Heat gun. This took us a while. 6 hours. Daytime outside. God damn it. Jesus. We have just arrived at Streak, basically the only guy that can help me with these batteries. We've got a full box of cells that are already built. Do you happen to have like a heat gun or anything that could help us? Oh yeah, this is exactly what we needed. Dude, all we needed was this piece of equipment. It's like a freaking heat gun. So I still got like almost 100 cells that we have to like shrink the rubber on them. Heater is gonna work. Oh my god. Dude, this is perfect.
Bro discovered heat gun.
All this time I struggled so bad. And all I needed was a heat gun. Wow, dude. This is so cool.
Now everything felt right. The shrinking rubber is getting perfectly in shape on top of the cell. It is pretty much exact same quality as factory level. And everything is working literally 10 times faster.
Dude, this was so much easier. Look at all these cells, bro. Okay, now all our battery cells are ready to go. And now we just gotta get them inside these plastics right here. These plastics are mandatory for your battery build because otherwise your battery cells are just gonna wiggle around. They can cause a short circuit. Okay, let's get them into the plastics. These are the plastics for the battery itself. They are 10 parallel. That means 10 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's for the parallel side. Now all you have to do is to merge them together just like that.
Yeah, this is not as easy as it seemed.
Now, as I was getting them together with Streak, an absolute insane idea came out in my mind.
Wait.
What?
Let's think this through. Okay, up to this point, I had no idea this battery will be like that big. If we make it long, it's gonna be like stupid long. I wouldn't be able to get it on any other scooter. So like, why don't we make it a sandwich? 10S, 10P above a 10S, 10P. For my own convenience, it would make like so much more sense to make it a cube. Maybe I can get it inside bikes, dude. Before building this battery, I looked up into simulations. I was looking at the battery and I had no idea it's gonna be this big in reality. Let's do it, bro. I think it's a sick idea. So like, this is exactly how big the battery would be, like a cube. Let's do it this way.
Minecraft battery.
Exactly, Minecraft battery. Now, how am I gonna fit it in my scooter? No idea.
Nice. Woo! All we have to do is to fit those two with cells.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the first row, which is gonna be positive side up.
This is what I call the most satisfying thing ever about e-scooter builds.
Bro, the white cells, dude. I mean, come on, you gotta admit.
Positive, negative,
Positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Yes!
Never in my life seen anything more beautiful than this.
Now get the top over. Align it. Oh my god, that must be so satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that looks so cool. Whoa, what are you using a hammer for? Okay, it's a rubber hammer, okay. Now let's just do the other half. Negative connects to positive.
Yeah.
And if you bend it over, this is where the next positive is gonna be. Okay.
The second pack must be perfectly mirrored to the first one so they can stack up together.
No, let me do it. Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Yes! That's so cool! Look how much extra I've got. I can literally build another one. Our battery packs were ready to rock. We need to solder the cells together now.
I've never seen something more beautiful in my life, dude. Next thing we have to do is to put in copper and nickel on top of them. This right here is the copper and this is the nickel. First, we're gonna get a layer of copper on top of the battery rows and then a row of nickel on top. Bring in the spot welder, dude. Without this tool right here, you cannot physically merge the copper and nickel and everything to the battery itself.
This is the magic tool.
It's so small. You know how much current this thing can discharge?
How much?
Like to the cell. 1,700 amps.
Using capacitors, right?
Yeah.
These are like huge. Let's give it some power. Woo!
Oh yeah.
There we go. This thing got like settings. Oh my god. Gear 90 and 0.15 milliseconds preheat.
We have to cut the strip.
I'm really nervous because there is so much wrong that can happen next and I don't have any extra cells. So right now he's cutting off a piece of cardboard so we can get the perfect size of the copper strips we need. Ah, okay. So our copper strips need to look identical to this cardboard piece. Come on, perfect cut. Nice. And now just copy paste the cardboard shape. Okay, let's cut more. I will be cutting very small pieces of nickel. These are gonna go on top of each weld individually. These two materials are mandatory for welds. Copper alone can overheat your spot welder too much because it has high resistance. This is how big it would have been. And like, where can I get this battery? Like, this is 24 centimeters right here. That's like, it's way above average. In terms of length, it's perfect. But in terms of width,
God,
that's a big problem.
I mean,
this part right here is gonna flip on top of the other side. Let's start with the welding, dude. I'm excited. So just put it like that. We're gonna start with the second row because that's gonna be our negative terminal.
This is gonna be the big negative.
He's getting a very small piece of nickel in there. Okay, spark. Woo! Come on. Whoa!
We're gonna do 3 welds per cell.
Dude, that looks sick. Yeah, that's not coming off.
The wires are jumping when I'm welding. Look at this.
Whoa! Why are the wires jumping?
Because there's just so much current passing through them. They just act like magnets.
Dude, okay. We literally spent our entire night just by soldering these cells. One strip is ready. But you know what they say, hard work usually gives you nice results. I'm just praying nothing will go wrong with it. We only got one shot on making it work, and that's because I don't have extra materials. I wanna do this. Whoa! That's so cool!
No, it's fine, it's fine.
This is so tough. I know you can't really tell, but the soldering process takes up quite a while. And that's because our welding tool kept overheating again and again. All the welds are almost done on this side, but now we have to build the negative terminal of the battery.
We're gonna solder this like this.
Oh my god, he's merging them. That's an insane weld right there. Whoa! Nice! Now he's sanding it down.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. We just gotta weld it down. Yeah, we're just gonna dig some holes into it to connect the cables later. This is the negative end terminal of our battery, and it needs to be really well secured onto the cells. Now we just gotta do the other side.
It's gonna be like this.
Okay. And that's the positive terminal of this half. Lunch break because we're hungry. That's an expensive plate right there. Flip it over. Nice! Now this is the scary part. We gotta be extra careful with this side. We are allowed to touch this together with this, but not allowed to touch this and this. That's gonna cause a short circuit. So we're just gonna cover up these ones while we work on the ones that matter. One tiny metal piece where it doesn't belong and our battery is screwed. Yeah, just slightly press on it. Yeah, that's temporary. We can safely continue. Once done with the row of cells, we just covered it with some tape, so we cannot physically touch it no matter what. While this thing is being overheated, we are preparing the positive terminal of the battery. Oh, right. Split it perfectly. Nice. I have an insane idea. Careful, careful, careful.
Make it a little larger.
Oh, nice. That's way better than not doing it that way. That's gonna make our job so much easier. Oh my god, dude. My idea with the holes was very nice, actually. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Whoo! Now we're also doing the other side. Dude, that was my entire solder?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Positive terminal done. Let's continue welding. We gotta gently enlarge that tiny hole right there. That looks way better. We're gonna get even more copper on top of it.
We're gonna make the battery have the feeling that this end is very strong.
1:31, brother.
1:31 a.m.
God.
Let's finish up the welds. We got only a few left.
We are really close to finishing up one of our battery packs. There is no stopping now.
We are halfway there. Half of the battery is ready.
34.9.
34 volts. This pack is working. This thing is just wild to look at. Fish paper tape. Yeah, that looks tough.
If it works, don't touch it.
Dude, this thing looks so beautiful.
It's pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy, yeah. Look at the balance leads, they're perfect. Alright, let's get the welds done for the other half.
And this is where everything felt like an eternity. If you wanna build a crazy battery like this, even though the soldering iron streak head was stupid wild, it still kept overheating, so we had no choice but wait for it to cool down.
Okay, this side is almost ready, let's flip it around. Dude, it's so late. I started hallucinating. 3 a.m. in the morning, yay!
I was so tired, I almost fell asleep a few times while building it, and I really thought with every single cell in my body that it can be fully built in less than 5 hours, and here we are, 10 hours still building it.
So look at that.
It's ready! Oh my god!
4 in the...
We're so tired, dude. We shouldn't be building a battery this tired.
Got some fish taper fade on top, so there is no way you can touch the cells.
And we're just gonna weld the positive terminal and another negative strap that's gonna merge with this end.
Here we are. Big moment.
Come on, dude. We're so close, dude.
Our last 10 welds.
Oh my god, yes!
My hands are...
Finally! No way!
Temperature anomaly.
Screw this. That's the error we got like 100 times today. We had to do 700 welds. Yes! Right over the edge. Big moment now. Oh my god, be careful. Dude, they're literally on top of each other right now. Oh my god! Yeah, just bend these two upwards. That looks pretty good.
Positive and negative.
Okay, come on. Whoa!
70 volts.
70 volts!
It's alive.
Dude, she's alive, no way. It's pretty empty though, it should have 84 volts.
There in the middle was the last connection that had to be soldered. That connects the two battery packs together.
That's connected. 5 a.m. in the morning. The roosters are singing. 5 a.m. in the morning.
5 a.m. in the morning.
Now we're just gonna mark up where the B minus is, which is right here. This is battery minus, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Getting the numbers on them. You know what? Let's just call it a day and continue tomorrow. There is freaking sunlight out there. Yo, this bridge is sick! Wow! Sun is coming up. We are back in the next day. Dude, I seriously cannot believe we made it last night. Like, dude. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna connect the BMS balance wires. What are these doing? Basically, every single row of cells, it can get unbalanced. One of the rows can have a higher voltage than the others. We don't want that to happen. And that's basically what is the BMS doing. It's balancing each row of cells. We managed to find the instructions on the internet. You can see them right here on the screen. That works for this and BMS. Let's get to work and connect all these balance wires. There are actually so many, it's crazy. So I guess we're just gonna get the BMS on this side right here. All we have to do is to create the balance wires and connect them to each single tip of each single row. This negative wire goes right in there, yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. I just bought this fresh solder right here. First wire in. We're just getting a drop of glue on top, so it's just gonna stay there. And that's the second wire. It's gonna get connected right here where it says 1. There we have it. There goes the third one. Nah.
The easiest way you can do this is to really follow the instructions.
Alright, first wires are connected. This is the first connector that goes in the middle of the BMS. Now we need to continue with the second one. This one is gonna go right here next to it.
Same exact process, just continue with the next cells. Follow up the scheme.
Now here's the tricky part. You gotta take the last wire that is not connected and then the very last two from the end. And these three, all of them should be connected together and get connected to the B+. That's very important. That works for this and BMS. That's the last 3 wires. Now these 3 wires in between them, we don't need them, so we're just gonna cut them off. Yep. And that is job done with the balance wire. Now since that's where we're gonna get our BMS in place, we gotta cover up these terminals with some fish paper because we don't want any short circuit to happen. Nice. Just gonna get some tape around it so it's not gonna stick off.
Holy battery, brother.
This is sick. Nothing can go wrong with this battery. You can now stick the BMS on top. Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna stay. That B- is gonna get connected to this bolt. And these connectors should get right inside here. We kinda need some foam underneath because this is not a flat surface. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Dude, that stays in there. Nice. That looks about right. Nah.
Try to make sure you're getting a lot of tension into your tape.
Finally, B- goes connected to the minus terminal. Oh my god. Can you believe how much current is going through these wires right now, bro?
Oh yes.
And now balance wires go in. Don't explode, please, please. Dude, there were like some red lights in.
Wait. Okay, it clicked, and now this one.
Now it should be on, right?
No, we're gonna turn the BMS on. Stick this in. And now,
If you touch those two, it's gonna turn on.
check this out.
Oh, it beeped! And BMS V2. Okay, there we go. Bluetooth.
Connect to it.
That's my battery, bro. Why is it in Chinese? Please load. Please work, dude. I need this. Bro.
Let me close my app.
Oh, now it
No
worked.
way.
It was your app, bro. It's pretty balanced out of the box.
Go to settings. Okay, battery series. It's a 20.
20S battery series, submit.
Okay,
Wait, beeped.
set your capacity.
45 amps in our case. Submit.
Okay, and battery type. This one is ternary parameters.
Okay. Why it's beeping, bro? Oh, it's 62%. What?
The reading right here might be off until the first charge.
That's insane, bro. I can't.
Okay, so check this out. Discharge MOSFET and switch it off. And now you have no discharge.
So now it's off.
So if you go to home now, it's gonna say control discharge switch 1.
Ah. So control, discharge, and on.
Now it's on.
Nice. Dude, this is actually so sick, not gonna lie. Time to cut the big wire. I think that's long enough. Ooh. Just gotta connect this O-ring connector to this wire end. This is like a cool trick we found on the internet. Simply get this rubber to the edge. So easy. Now simply cut the excess. And now it goes even deeper. Look at that. And we're gonna crimp this one in place. Nice. Just to be extra safe, we're gonna add some solder on top. Ooh. Now we just gotta connect this one to this battery terminal. Washer and then the bolt on top. That needs to be very tight. I'm just gonna get a few layers of tape over it. That looks so satisfying. They need to be the same exact length.
Something like this.
Yeah, that looks perfect. Ooh. Now we just gotta get the QS8 connector on top. Maybe we should turn it off. Discharge. Off discharge.
Time for our beefy connector to reach its final destination on top of the cables.
Yeah. Get it through. That's the negative and the other one is the positive. Get some solder in the connector. Nice. And then we also need to get solder on top of the wire.
Push it in.
Oh, that looks perfect, bro. We're gonna cover that end just to be 100% sure it's not gonna touch the other one. Ooh. Oh. Come on. Oh, it clicked.
Oh yeah.
This looks so fresh, dude. Dude, we don't have a charging wire. God damn it, we have to unpack it now. I think we can test it out on your G2 Master. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, that's perfect. This is the negative, this is the positive. We just gotta connect them to this charging wire.
Solder dash. Oh yeah.
Food again! Battery's chilling right there. Oh, this side is not covered yet. Yep! Whoa! Oh my god! This thing is so heavy!
Look at these balance wires, bro.
Dude.
Art.
This looks like Picasso art, bro. Like one battery build complete. Ooh. Dude, you got the red vescs too? No way! Ooh.
It was.
Yes! Bro, I cannot believe this battery works, dude. This is insane!
Oh yeah.
Okay, finally, dude, this battery is kinda done. Thank you so much for helping me, dude. I don't think I would have been able to do this myself. I would love this battery to be completely covered in metal. Let's go home and charge it up, see what happens. Oh, dude, it's so heavy. I think this is it. Yep, G-Space charger. I got the battery home. Please work, please work. Oh, it's charging. Oh my god! On the app, it's telling me it's gonna take 392 minutes to a full charge. Yeah! Our battery is ready. It's fully built. It works. It says 100% right there. I don't know, man. Like, I would kinda like to have this thing in a box or like a metal box. I need it to be extra safe. I need it to be somewhat waterproof. And I actually come up with a solution. My wallet is so dead. So I actually bought 2 extra layers of protection. And we can get this plastic around the battery as a first layer. That's gonna protect the electronics. And this... Well, this will go around it. I also bought rivets for this thing. This is actually so funny, I don't know. Alright, let's do this.
This battery is kinda expensive, so why not give it the best protection out there? I took all the required measurements for the yellow plastics and then carried them off with insane precision, so they will fit right in place. Yay!
We're gonna need some room for the wire. Something like that. That looks about right. Let's stick them together.
I got all of them together by simply using tape. Here goes the top. Bye bye BMS, be a good boy in there. Remember, this is just an extra layer for protection.
Oh, this looks so cool. Look at this thing.
This was the easy part. Now, we have to do the same exact thing, but this time we're gonna use aluminium. I'm cutting off a long piece that represents the height of our battery. Then I'm switching blades in order to smoothen the edges. Good thing I was wearing my glasses. That was actually a really easy fix. Then I cut the aluminium piece in such manner I will be able to bend it.
That's so sick. This is insane.
Then I simply continued bending it until it turned into a box.
This thing is turning into a box, like legit. Okay. This is perfect.
Well, not really. I did quite a big mistake that I was not aware at the moment. I got the rivets in position and completed the box, but when I tested it out, I still couldn't figure out which was the problem.
Oh my god, perfect.
It's quite visible, you might be able to see it.
It is the next day, and no, I'm not a doctor. This is like protection, so the sparks are not gonna jump on my body. We've got Clau behind the camera.
Hey!
So we've got a small issue right now. It fits into the battery like a charm. Like, that's amazing. The only problem is we kinda made it a little bit too big. If I would move this thing right there, one of my hands could fit into this space. That's gonna make our battery significantly bigger. So what we've gotta do, I'm just gonna make this thing slightly smaller. And I'm actually so pissed because we bended the edges and they were looking perfect. And the battery, you can tell it's not that huge. It's like perfect size. Let's make this thing smaller. Angle grinder.
So I got the rivets off, then carried it by using the exact battery measurements. The aluminium plates must literally touch the yellow sides of our battery.
And... oh! Dude, they're perfect! No way! And we just gotta cut the top and the bottom piece and mount them together.
Said and done. I carried them off and they were ready.
Perfect fit! For the edges, I'm actually gonna use this metal piece right here. It's on an angle of 90 degrees. That looks perfect, look at this. We're actually gonna use a special cutting tool. We're gonna get this metal piece in here, and we're gonna have to cut it as a 45-degree angle in order for all of the edges to fit perfectly. Let's do it!
I measured them, carried them, and then gave them annotations for each location, so I know where they fit.
Now all of these metals, we gotta cut the ends in a 45-degree angle. Just gonna get this thing right here, and then we're gonna cut it like this. Notice how right now, you cannot combine the ends, because these are 90-degree angles. That's why we gotta create like triangles.
This took us 2 hours of non-stop cutting. Good thing my dad joined our team to help us out. Make sure you align the metals nearly perfect in that support, otherwise your triangles will not look nice.
There we have them, 48 cuts. Oh my god, this took us forever. We still have to create a custom cut for the wire part. Let's see how it's looking. And A2 goes here. Oh my god. That looks factory level right there. Like, look at that. I cannot believe we're building this. Rivets going in. Now, I want to get rid of these little pimples. That's pretty nice. Now it can fit. Woo! Hey. Dude, my drill is low battery. Now it's fully charged. In the meantime, we actually built those shelves. Hey, look at that! I got all my things organized. Please fit, please. Woo! Yes! Gotta do the base now. It's 3 a.m., 24 in the morning. We've been working on this battery for like 7 days. We ran into a problem. We're coming back tomorrow. Now, this is the kind of tool we needed yesterday. We got like sandpaper on top, and this way I can get rid of these metals. Yay! Come on. Woo! Base is inside. And this is how it looks on the bottom. Now we gotta get rivets on this side. The bottom is ready. You can see all of them on the bottom. Gotta get rid of them. Look at the inside. It looks perfect. Oh! Come on. Oh! Yes! The battery fits! This thing looks unreal. Now I'm gonna take it out. We gotta make this thing waterproof. In order to make it waterproof, we're gonna use silicone. This thing is basically pushing in the silicone. That looks solid. There is no way water gets inside this thing. Now let's get the battery inside. Oh! Yes! Battery is inside! We just gotta take the top cover, mount it just like that, and we should be done. Now that should be enough. This is the last time we're seeing this yellow side. Joy was here. Goodbye, yellow side. Come on now. Oh yeah. Yes! Oh yeah. That looks about perfect. Officially, our battery is kinda ready. We just gotta wait 24 hours for the silicone to get solid. There is just no way water can get inside this battery. It looks too good to be true. Now, in order to paint this thing, we're gonna need Clau, because he already painted his, and I've never painted anything in my life. And I have an insane design idea. We've got Mr. Clau right here, dude.
First thing, if you want to paint your G4, you have to take it all apart.
So like every single component of this thing?
Every single component.
Okay, so let's completely disassemble this scooter. I think this is gonna look amazing.
I've seen so many people painting their scooter while it's being assembled, and the results are not really precise. And that's because whenever you apply spray paint on your scooter while it's being assembled, even if you cover everything and paint sections of it, it's still impossible to make it look professional.
Dude, this thing is not coming off. I bought this heat gun today.
I'm heating up the base of the scooter so I can remove the battery easily.
Woo! Kinda gave it some damage. This glue is insane. Oh, I saved it this time. No way you can twist it 360 degrees now. Now careful with this screw. You gotta be very careful with this little one to not drop it inside the frame. Oh! So that's how it's built. Oh! This thing weighs nothing. It's so lightweight. G2 pickaxe versus G4 pickaxe. They're literally the same exact length. You might be able to get a G2 stem on the G4. Okay. There we have it. Brand new. So now the first step of the operation is wet sanding. He's putting on some water. He's sanding it down using P1000 sandpaper. Ooh. Now we gotta do the sides. Ooh. Now we're gonna use isopropylic alcohol in order to clean it up. It needs to be insanely clean. Oh yeah. We're also cleaning the bottom. Ooh. We don't wanna paint this thing. Just gonna cover it up like that. Ooh, ooh. That's the paint we're gonna use. It's white matte paint. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need a new spray can. That's not it. Here goes my sleeping schedule. That looks like the sun to me. God damn it. And this floor is so nasty. I got like metal and paint all over the place. I wonder where are all of these. Oh, they're all here. Damn. This thing is kind of zesty. What is this thing? Is this drinkable? Oh, look at that! Oh, yeah! I had to clean it all up because we are about to do the pattern design of our scooter and I'm gonna use tape this time. I guess I'm gonna call this paint job Zebra. So right now the colors are gonna get swapped around. White is gonna turn into black and black is gonna turn into white. There is a first time for everything. I randomly applied spray all over it until it turned completely black. By the way, I'm using matte paint for this build. Please look nice, please look nice. Ooh, okay, not bad. And now simply remove all the tape and voila! It looks amazing. Okay, you know what? I'm not a pro at doing this, but for a first try, dude, that thing looks sick. Like, come on! Look at all these lines. This is insane. It's time to do the same for our stem. These screws are so tight, my alien key just twisted around. They should be this tight. Ooh. That's the key ignition mechanism, no way. Imagine getting the vesc turn on button instead of this thing. This is how you fix your ignition key if it gets broken. And then this thing is coming out. We gotta paint every single component, so what I'm gonna do now is to sand them down one more time. We need to get them squeaky clean, otherwise the paint is not gonna stick and it's gonna fall off. We are almost done with the sandpaper.
Now that's perfect.
In case you're wondering what kind of tape did I use to create this pattern, it's actually simple 3M tape and I found it in Lidl. If you want very good results, make sure you glue the tape as good as you can. I actually used heat gun to melt it down over the frame, so it's gonna stick better. If it's not sticking well, then Whenever you apply paint on top, it is just gonna unstick the tape. And if that happens, you cannot apply a second layer of paint on top just because the tape is not in there anymore. Painting alone took me about 3 to 4 days, and it's actually insane, but I think this is one of the best paint jobs ever on the G4. Let's just say I'll be borrowing some motors and some Maybach suspension for our build. This is our secret though, don't tell anyone. Guess what? It's morning again and it's raining.
No way. Apparently this spring suspension is a little bit too long. Not sure if you can but the metals are touching in there. No! I missed the cut big time. Yes! Now it's aligned. Oh! Woohoo! Suspension is so long, it generally looks like a cowboy now.
Yeah, we might have made it a little bit too tall, but I like it.
I'm not really sure, but I think the deck will look amazing with this sticker on. So I guess I'm gonna do it. I still got the old G4 deck, and this one is coming off easily, so maybe we can use this one. Ah! My gloves. Wait, this was painful to do, but finally it's done. Now let's get this sticker on. Look at this thing. Woo! Now that's sick.
Fake carbon fiber never looked better. I'm getting the button in place and I'm trying to assemble the scooter in the best way possible.
Make sure to get those as tight as possible. Don't forget about the little screw. It's time to get some of the strongest motors I've got on our G4. These are the Lonio motors and they're insanely strong. This one got a flat and you have to fix it. And this one is having a different tire on. Don't get me wrong, the G4 motors are amazing. However, we're gonna be pushing so much power, I'm just afraid they're gonna melt. Look at the size of this motor. Jesus, that's unfixable. This is the only spare one I've got. And it's actually built for 6 inches, not 6.5, so it might not work. I'm gonna use soap this time. Let's hope it's not gonna blow up. No way! I just cannot believe that inner tube worked. Now on the front motor, we have to install this tire. As it goes for these brakes, I will be installing the biggest ones I've got. These are 180 millimeters. It actually fits! I grinded this thing for 2 hours. Please fit, please. Oh my god! It barely fits. Oh my god, this G4 looks insane. Holy sunset again. Okay, we're done with the mechanical part, which took us 12 days. I didn't even get to ride this thing. Now it's about time to do the electrical part. We're getting the red vesc controllers on this thing, the most powerful ones I've got. This thing is gonna be stupid powerful. We're also gonna get the spinted screen, the throttle, and the second throttle, which I'm gonna be using for regen. Basically, whenever I'm gonna press my second throttle, electricity is gonna go back into our battery. I also bought these really cool buttons which glow. By the way, they light up. I don't know. This is the headlight, by the way. And I also bought not the honk. So these two buttons right here, one of them is for the honk and the other one is for the headlight. And these two buttons, they're not the same. One of them is releasing and one of them is going in there, and then you press it back, it goes back. They remind me of the buttons of a Star Wars. I also bought some LEDs. I will also draw a scheme for you, so if you wanna build this thing, you're gonna know how. Let's get to work. I'm starting by connecting the phase wires. You can randomly connect them, the vesc will figure it out. 1, 2, 3. And now to the secondary vesc. Come on, nice. 1, 2, 3. Cover them up with tape. This one too. Now as it goes for the whole sensors, they are all out of this connector, so I'm gonna have to put them back. But they have to match the colors I already got on this connector. Nice, that's perfect. Same goes for the other motor wire. 5. That's perfect. Both motors are now connected. Don't forget about your CAN wire. The main ESC sticker represents what is your main vesc controller. In our case, it's this one on the right. Bluetooth modules. We're gonna need a huge power cable. Let's build it. I'm gonna be using this huge cable. These are the O-ring connectors that I'm gonna be using. Let's get this bad boy heated up. That's perfect. The wire is so thick I can't even cut it. In order to get the best possible connection, try to make sure you're getting as much solder as possible. Just sink the wires into it. Our power lines are ready. For this connection, I'm abusing huge screws and bolts. Why are we using such thick wires? Well, about 600 amps are gonna go through them, so they need to handle that power. Don't forget to insulate them, because the short circuit will destroy everything. Now to the other end, I'm gonna be connecting this huge QS8 end. Nice. It's nearly impossible for me to explain on how I did the throttle connection, so I drew this scheme for you guys, in case you want a second regen throttle on your scooter vesc build. 4 connections in total. This is ADC1 and this is gonna be ADC2. Now on the other end of our wire, the white cable needs to get connected to this yellow cable. If you plug this connector into the vesc, you're gonna see that the yellow cable is actually assigned to ADC2. I'm just gonna merge these two together. Now these buttons are amazing the way they are. These wires are just too thick. So I'm gonna do some heavy modifications on our buttons. I'm gonna disconnect these wires and install mine. Now this is personal preference for me to have 2 buttons, one for the headlight and one for the honk. This is how I got them connected in case you wanna do the same exact thing. Now we only have 4 wires sticking out of it, and I also noted each one of them. Go in, buddy. Yay! I'm gonna be using stock G4 handlebars, but I wanna make them larger, so I'm getting handlebar extensions on both ends, and then I'm getting my brake, my button, and my throttles on it, together with the grips and everything. Now I'm gonna be using these 4 piston nut brakes on the rear. Hopefully they're gonna work. Woo! Then I'm pushing the brake hose up the frame. The rear brake hose. Ugh. For the front brakes, I'm gonna be using these zoom ones. And now the front brake hose goes in. Now we have a big problem. Our power button that we got in here, cable is too short, it's not gonna reach down there. So we're gonna cut it and extend it. Ooh. I'm using this cable because it got literally the same exact colors. Pretty easy. Now we've got a long power button cable. Big wire, screen and throttles goes here, and power button goes here. I got this really cool gray cable sleeve. 7 AM. Birds started singing outside. It's so freaking late. I got the battery right here. I hope I connected everything right. I just hope. I'm just gonna connect these 2 cables. Please work. Come on. Nothing exploded. Oh! Yes! And the headlights are also working. Right here, they turn on. If I'm pressing on this power button, these 2 buttons right here, they should light up. Okay, please, please. What? What's wrong? I'm gonna just connect a different power button. Hopefully it's the power button, please. Okay, okay. Everything is blue in here. Look at the buttons. They light up. Red and green. And the screen is on. We need to calibrate the motors and everything. But it works! It's the next day and this button, it's still not working. I don't know why is it not turning on my vest. So I bought this cable that actually got 4 wires, exactly as many as we need, for this power button.
We are so close. The power button is literally the last piece of this build that's not working. Maybe a wire is not having a solid connection or something, but just to make sure, I will completely replace it. I don't want my button to stop working in the middle of a ride out. This is one of the best advice I could possibly give to you. If you're messing around with wires and you're connecting them together, always, no matter what, apply solder on top of them. That will ensure the best possible connection in between them. Imagine getting chased and your scooter turns off.
Okay, now the wire is done, we just gotta connect it. Now when I press this button, everything should light up. Oh! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Just look at these buttons, they all light up. Headlight button. Yes! Now that everything works, we just gotta wrap it up. Now I had to do some crazy mods for the front brake to fit. I'm also fixing up the scratches with a black marker. Now that looks sick. Perfect, it's not touching. Perfect! Now as it goes for these LEDs, they look insane and they have an app, a Bluetooth app. And I wanna get them on the edge of the scooter like that.
I used my heat gun in order to bend the LEDs in 90-degree angles. However, you gotta be extra careful when you do this because the LED strips are really fragile. One harsh move with them and they simply won't light up again. Really take your time with this process.
Now I just realized that there is no way I can use the 2025 deck because these wires right here are insanely thick and they have no way out. But the one we built, it actually got some spots right here and the wires have enough room to go out. It doesn't have the same screw holes as the 2025. So I'm just gonna merge them like that and then dig some holes into the existing 2025 deck.
Deck is ready. I've seen these insane hyper scooter builds all over the internet and I noticed this really cool way of using zip ties in order to arrange your cables in a really sexy way, so I had to do it too.
Let's see how it looks with the deck on. Oh my god. I actually got these special Japanese screws. I think they're gonna look sick. Wow. Let's get the battery on and configure the vesc. Nice. Turn it on. That will set up our motors real quick. Don't load default parameter. Generic. Next. Large outrunner. Override. I think it's having 30 poles. Hit next. Yes. Battery cells is set perfectly. Battery capacity is 45 amps. That's right. Next. Okay. I don't know the wheel diameter of 12-inch tire. Apparently it's 304.8 millimeter. Detect all motors over the CAN bus. Yes, because we've got two of them. Bam. Ooh! Oh! Dude, they're spinning. That's insane. Now it's detecting the hole sensors. Yes! We've got hole sensors on both front and rear. Let's go to setup input. Next. ADC input. Next. I'm just gonna press on my throttle a few times and the app should detect it. Is it also gonna detect this one? Oh, yes it is! Two separate channels, no way! Throttle is the one on top. And regen is the one on the bottom. Look at that, that's amazing. Apply and write. Next. Okay. I will be sending 280 amps into my motor. I created this thing for the stem so I can get the battery on.
Up to this point, I still had no idea on how could I possibly get this humongous battery on my scooter. It was pretty much impossible. Until I came up with the idea of building a specially designed support for it that makes it easy for me if I want to remove it and strong enough to not lose my battery while riding on a bumpy road.
Let's see now. Oh my god. No way, this thing looks that clean. This is exactly how I wanted it to come out. Oh my god. Well, that's it. The scooter is ready. This took us 3 weeks. This thing is just not tough enough. These mounts just bend it. I just walked my scooter that way for a moment, gave it some gas and the battery started moving like this. I guess I will just dig a hole into the frame itself and then mount that screw in there. These aluminum pieces, maybe they should be made out of actual metal.
I had to make it rock solid. Battery weighs about 20 kilograms and I really cannot risk getting it damaged.
Solid metal.
I will be honest with you, it is not even about how much money I spent on this build anymore. Right now my RGB side LEDs are working on this power bank, and that sucks because I always gonna need a power bank. I can disconnect it and give power to the LEDs by using this step down converter. You can get anywhere between 10 and 90 volts in, and it's gonna get 5 volts out. Positive to positive, negative to negative. The other end needs to get power from the battery. These two wires are actually having 72 volts. It is about how much time I spent building it. I really pushed myself beyond limits in order to face every single challenge, but I think it was 100% worth it. On the upper side, it's fine to go with aluminum because it's not like the entire weight of the battery is gonna lay onto it. This down here was very important to be insanely durable. Battery goes in one last time. I also got some cushion on these metals. It's gonna prevent scratching the battery. Oh! LEDs turned on the side. Yes! I'm gonna get one more metal on top right here. Our new metal piece looks insane. I mean, just look at this thing. It's having a layer of protection so it's not gonna rust. This is actual metal and it's gonna go right here. This is going up all the way here. Okay, I think this is rock solid. There is no way this battery is going anywhere. Like, come on. Yay!
It is genuinely so hard for me to believe that we finally ride this bad boy. We've got Strick right here with his custom monstrous G2 Master that also got the red vest controllers in it. I actually didn't try it. Let's give this thing a spin. Oh my god. Whoa! Dude, I cannot control it! Whoa! Oh my god, oh my god. E-brake, e-brake, e-brake. Oh my... Oh! Dude, they actually figured how e-brake works. Dude, it is so good. Whoa. Oh my god. I got to 90. Oh my god, 100. 100 just like that. No. The tire, it's eating itself on the frame. Do you see that? There's like 1 millimeter of clearance. Oh, come on. Woo! Nah. This thing is this is insanely fast! Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up, dude? I just flew by this guy. Dude, are you able to keep up with me? Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so much fun. Oh my god, dude, I almost lost traction. I almost lost traction in there. You might be wondering, why am I not in a ride out now? Like, usually when I finish up the builds, I just hop in a ride out. I'm just gonna try it out first and then do a ride out. Whee! Oh my god. Just use e-brake, but don't pinch the throttle, it's too much. Dude, it looks so cool, dude. Third person, dude, it looks so cool. Oh my god, 95 or something. Oh my god! Strike! Careful! God! Oh my god! I'm sending back to the moon. God! Okay. I'm not even running a steering tender and this thing is so stable. Oh! Flat tire! Dude! Oh no! No, bro.
I'm gonna get the same tire on the front. They actually look really nice.
We've just arrived in a new city. I'm literally flying right now. I don't even know where I need to go. Yo. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up, dude? Yeah! What's up, dude? Whoa! Guys, careful! Yeah! Yeah! What's up? I got you guys! I got you all! Paper! I actually drove like freaking 5 hours to get to this place. Dude, W ride out already, bro! Look at him! Yeah! Come on, guys, come on, get moving. Oh my god. There's like so many people, it's unrideable. Come on, guys. Whoa. Oh my god, finally escaped. Oh my god. Dude, this place is amazing. Look at this guy. Holy aura on the bridge. It's like we escaped from prison, dude. Jesus. Keep going. Oh boy. Go, yo, go. Oh boy. Oh, whoa. He was trying to carry him around because he doesn't have like an e-bike or an e-scooter. The stock tires of the G4, I actually thought they're gonna feel terrible coming down from 12 inches, but apparently they're seriously not bad. Yeah, all these people from one Instagram story. Like, how is that even possible, bro? Ooh. Something. Alright. Oh. Man, I should do a G4 Max dream build or something. I really want to get on one wheel, but like, it's so heavy. Nah, I can't. I have the power, it is just that the brakes are too strong. I actually thought if I'm gonna get like 4-piston nut hydraulic brakes on the rear and 180mm disc brake, it's gonna be an advantage. But apparently they're so strong, they're just crashing me down. Man, I wanna do that. Thunder 3 versus fully upgraded G4. Absolutely smoked, bro. Yeah, bro, you got no chance, bro. Ooh, that place looks big. Okay, guys, I have a side quest. We should go all the way up that road. Ooh, on the awesome. Look at this guy. Nice, dude. Oh my god, my scooter is gonna get so dirty. Bro, this build is not built for off-road. This is a cool place for a top speed, though. It's happening. Come on. My front tire is getting so cooked. This is perfect. The ones that are not having a dual motor scooter, they're actually not even walking. How did you make it up here?
I don't know.
Bro, oh! Bro, you trapped me. Yeah, you're fine, bro. E-brake. I have e-brake. I'm charging my scooter now. Look, I'm not using brakes. E-brake only. What? Oh my god. Woo! Oh my god. No, I got 107 or something, 108. I'm not even running Fear Weakening. Back in business, guys, come on. Whenever, dude, he's actually perfectly fine. Ooh. Man, I love these pools. Oh my god. Bro, there is no way you guys did this. Yes! I actually got like so used to this like regen throttle, I just cannot go back. Like physical brakes are amazing. You cannot go without them. You need them. But if you have this regen throttle, bro, you're gonna use it so often. It's crazy. Yeah! What's up? High five. Yeah! Okay. Wait. Tung. No, wait. That's actually so cool. Nah. He's gonna cry now. W mount. Oh, sorry. No, I bent it the disc brake. Nah, I cooked it. It's cooked. I gotta try to like bend it back or something. Yeah, I think I fixed it. It's not bent anymore, I guess. Oh my god. Holy uphill road, bro. Dude, I'm absolutely flying uphill. I can't even explain how steep this place is. Okay, this is... Oh my god, I love this place. Would you look at that? I got 67%. That's unbelievable. the temperature is so high. It's like 40 degrees or 42. It's insanely hot in here. Good thing I've got maps on my watch. We've got the pink surround. Dude, you're going to the ride out? Yeah! Like 100, bro. Bro, this is so... Oh, this is so fast. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh my god. This is insane. There are like so many new people in here. It's crazy. I'm sweating so hard right now. My entire body is wet. Nah, we've got the quad guy. Oh yeah. There's like so much going on. Oh my god. I think 300 is the number for today. Like absolutely everyone is asking me, what the hell is that on your scooter? Ain't it obvious it's a battery, bro? If your goal is to have like the strongest scooter out there in a ride out, like the only thing you can do is build a custom battery. And then you're gonna have it. It's gonna be like the strongest freaking scooter. Or you can do this with bikes too. Like just build a custom battery. Like that's it. That's the limit. Like the more power the battery can deliver. Yeah, I'm gapping your dualtron. You got mugged. You didn't win, bro. You didn't win. I'm still winning. What do you mean? He still believes I'm... Okay, that's a Komodo. That's fast. How the hell are you driving a Komodo? Look at the size of this bike. It's literally a Starvarg. Wow. Wow. Guys, chill, bro. Just chill, please. We're filling up on the intersection. God. No, never seen this. Never seen this before. Like, we had big ride outs before. This one... God damn it! Nah. This is it. We've got it. Yeah, let's chill together. We're chilling. This G4 is unbeatable. Like it is just too much power. What are you gonna do with it? Like there's so much power you can literally go faster than the speed of sound on this thing. What a Chad, bro! What a Chad with the Gucci bag and everything. That's the battery. The box is the battery. You know those Xiaomis that go like 150 or something? God, I think that's the next level, bro. Sorry?
Your battery has a nice scooter.
My battery has a nice scooter? Yeah. That's actually smart. That's actually smart, bro. This scooter looks like it's built around the battery. Ooh, look at this guy. You cannot stay still on this sunny weather. Like 1 second of the sun and you're gonna be burned, brother. Ooh, come on. Ooh, and that's a red light. Come on, guys, come on. Ooh. Let me squeeze. Oh my god. That's a custom chai battery. Yeah. Nah, that's dope actually. Yeah. With the street tires and everything. Yeah. Dude, that's a cool build. How is this so powerful? Like how? I feel like a freaking spaceship on this thing. And it might not feel like it on camera. You might feel like it's slow, but it's actually stupid fast. The fastest thing I ever heard in my life. It absolutely destroys the big Kabu. Oh, you wanna pet the battery? Yeah, pet it. Yeah, pet it. Yeah. No way.
Look.
Am I live right now? Yo, bro was just so nonchalant. He was streaming on TikTok on the ride out. That's actually fun. That's actually really fun. I was thinking about doing it. I was thinking about doing an IRL stream in the ride out. I genuinely think that would be kind of fun. The only problem is the connection. Like, we need very good internet connection to do a stream like that. Big boulevard, come on! Man, I love these huge streets, bro. They're like built for us. I don't know how to explain it at this point. This is like so fun. If you're new to scooters or bikes, dude, get a honk. It's like so fun. Like, I can just press that. This was literally the most demanding, hardest, most time-consuming video to do. Like, dude, I've never in my life put more effort into a scooter than this G4 build. Like, dude, it's like the mandatory kit on it. Like, how can a G4 get even better than this? Like, I don't know, maybe fenders? Or like what? Better tires, bigger tires, custom swing arms? Well, I don't know. In terms of power, I got it all. I don't need more power. I don't need this thing to be any bit stronger. Coming in hot. Blue GTA 5. Damn! GTA 6 is coming out. Man, I would love to do a stream playing that game. That would be so fun. Yeah, the battery is a little bit too big. I can't get on one wheel. Yeah. Destroyed. Okay, that's cool, bro. Speed bump. Where the hell are we going? Where are you guys taking me? Good thing I have infinite range. It is so hot! And I'm wearing black pants. Jeez. Come on. Come on. Oh, bro. Brother, like Jenny, where are we? I don't know this place. Never been here before. So like this is the problem we have in this season. It is so hot outside. Everybody is so pissed during this hot weather. Like no one can help themselves. Like I can barely help myself. I'm also getting angry like more often, and that's like not me. It feels weird, and it's all just because it's so hot outside. Feel the rain on your and it's not raining outside, and I'm melting on the side. My scooter is on fire and my tires. I'm gonna let you guys finish that in the comment. Yes! Come on. Come on. Woo! Holy fast. This is perfect. Look at this suspension, bro. Tell me that ain't Maybach quality. Tell me that ain't Maybach quality, bro.
It's like stupid smooth. Look at this.
Tell me that ain't Maybach quality, bro. I don't feel well. I seriously need water right now. What the hell is this? It's actually so fun. Someone dropped a galaxy! You galaxy! Nah, that's a freaking hurricane about to hit. Oh, that's a hurricane. Oh no, we are trapped. Bro, I really hope my G4 is gonna be waterproof enough. At least the battery. We would be like so lucky if we don't get rain on us. Extreme alert warning. What the hell? Come on, come on, come on. Holy acceleration pull. See, this is so funny because it's either like so hot you can't even breathe because it's like 50 degrees outside, either a freaking hurricane shows up. How are we getting in? How are you doing, bro? Enjoying the elevator? Okay. Ooh, hit my head, bro. Okay. I'm in. Wait, I can hear it. I can hear it. Oh my god. Extreme alert again! Brother! Dude, this subway got like vesc controls or something. Dude, this is actually so trippy, bro. Dude, what? Where did you guys came from? You guys went into the rain. Dude, the rain is insane, bro. What? Rolling stairs, please. I don't like this. Bro, it works. Bro, look at this guy. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Okay, we're out. Double community, dude. That's insane teamwork dedication right there, bro. Look at them. Like they're all carrying a mini serum. How freaking cool is that? They actually did it. Nah, bro, my scooter is swimming in there. I actually forgot to make the scooter waterproof, and that's actually such an easy fix. You just get silicone all over the wires, all over the place, you know. Whenever the wire is entering the frame, you just get a ton of silicone in there, and bam, it's waterproof. This is like one of my biggest enemies, wet roads, dude. I hate them so bad. I want to thank you guys so much for watching till the end of this video. You're absolutely amazing. Please stay safe.
I'm not posters on your wall.
Look at this little guy. I got a pet now.
I'm a human after all.